about this idea of just seeking discomfort, seeking those experiences that are less than pleasant, because ultimately those experiences at some point will happen, whether you like it or not. And by instead going consciously into them, seeking them, trying to learn from them, you can figure out ways to, the next time they catch you, not to be caught unprepared. So for me, for example, like one of the things that I chat about in the book is one of my early experiences of fear has been, like, I've always been terrified of fighting. To me, I don't like conflict. I don't like the idea of some dude taking me down, sitting on my chest and just punching the hell out of me.
Weird, because everyone loves that. That's so odd.
It's physically uncomfortable, but also psychologically. It's like, it's the ultimate ego nightmare, right? You're back in fourth grade with the bully in the play yard kind of thing,
right.
you know? And it's the most, nobody would like that. It sucks. It's horrible. And in combat sports, you're not just losing a ball game. You have somebody physically dominate you. It's not a particularly pleasant experience.
Right.
So the normal reaction is, I want to flee from here. This sucks. Get me home already. I don't want to fight this opponent. Give me somebody easier. Give me, that kind of thing. And instead, because to me, that's where martial arts really become important. This become like almost a spiritual practice. Is not when everything is going well, not when you learn the cool technique. I mean, that's fun and all. But when things are not going your way, when you are getting your ass kicked, when there's no way in hell that you're going to beat this guy because he's stronger, better, faster, has better technique, you are in the middle of it and it's not over yet. So when your mind is begging you, let's get the hell out of here, when you embrace your defeat, so to speak, when you embrace where you're at, when you find whatever that weird thing is in you that makes you keep fighting in the face of a completely hopeless situation where there's really no chance you're going to turn it around and win, and yet you keep fighting, something really weird happens because you become comfortable. Well, I don't know about comfortable. You become okay. You feel at home in the shittiest situation possible in a combat sport. And I think that then transcends to daily life. The perfect armbar is not going to help you much in daily life unless you get into lots of fight. The perfect left hook is not going to help you. This ability to stay with it when all hell is breaking loose around you, that is the most important thing that you can take away from martial arts into daily life, at least in my experience.
And it's interesting you use the term "at home." And I think that's a really great way to put it, because it implies that home is not some doesn't have a geographic identity. But what you're talking about is what I've heard a million times in a lot of different beautiful ways, which is that home is a frequency that you can tune into. And that this frequency or this specific locale does not exist in time and space. It is unperturbed by anything that happens in the world. It is completely unaffected. It doesn't degrade. It doesn't rot. It's always there for you. And martial arts, being a spiritual practice, teaches you how to access that place through conflict. Because what better way to realize that, than through some massive, what a paradoxical thing to feel as though you're at home while someone is beating the shit out of you,
Yep.
And not like home as though you have an abusive father, but the home of
right.
like safety, home of not safety like airport safety, but home in the sense of being completely embraced in a situation where exactly who you are is perfect.
I think that's exactly what my all-time idol, Zen monk from the 1400s, E.Q. Sojun, I believe that's what he meant when he said, throw me into hell and I'll find a way to enjoy it. I mean, it's obviously paradoxical because, yeah, good luck enjoying hell. That's, you're picturing the worst things in the world. How are you going to enjoy it unless you're a weird masochist? But I think that's what it means. Not literally like, yes, I'm really looking forward to hell. This is going to be so much fun. But more as in, hey, throw me in the worst possible situation. I'm not going to be able to change the outcome, but I'm going to find some way to stay with it and not being just, I need to get out of here. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, this. Now, this is a lot easier said than done, which is why for me, martial arts has been an interesting practice because it's kind of like going back to that same battle over and over again.